Stage 6, Francis Ray and Joe McNulty hit trouble, losing a class lead and dropped to finish third in Class 1. And making the most of their demise, Gordon Simpson and Colin Harkness take the lead on what would prove to be the final stage, finishing the event Class 1 winners. John McGorn and Paul Mason held a secure second in Class 3 throughout the closing stages, reaching the finish of the event to take second in Class 3. And taking the spoils were Colin Britton and Kenny Hull. Dominating the class from the start, they were fastest again on Stage 6, taking the honours by over 3 minutes. In Class 4, John Delvin had his work cut out to close on the lead, and fastest in Stage 5, he must settle for second in Class 4. The honours would go to Harry McAllister and Alec Ewart. Leading the way from the start, they fend off the challenge from John in the closing stages, winning Class 4. Adjusting to the new 106, Dermot O'Hagan and Martin McGarty found their feet in the closing stages, second fastest in Stage 6, netting third place in Class 5. Mark and Rory Doyle came under pressure, conceding the lead on Stage 5 and pushed hard to recover the time but must settle for second. And leapfrogging the 106, Johnny Morrow and Margot Christie built an advantage on the final stage, reaching the end of the event Class 5 winners by 22 seconds. Wesley Patterson and Bob Kelly would hit trouble in the final stage, losing 10 seconds, finishing second in Class 6. Patrick Bonner and Derek Montgomery extended their advantage over Wesley, securing their place at the top of the class leaderboard, winning Class 6 by 20 seconds. Climbing further up the leaderboard, Dominic Carson and William Brown cracked the class top 10 on Stage 5, taking 9th place. They make further progress on the final stage, moving further into the class top 10 to end the event, taking 8th in Class 7.
Into bump it, dip, into jump, 80, and in danger, left the middle, into 5 right past gone.
Kevin Lynch and Martin McNichol were inspired on the final stage. The puncture would cost them, but charging they fight back to finish 10th overall. Andy McGee and Andy Hamilton picked up where they left off in the final stage. Settling back into things once again, the duo scaled the leaderboard further, finishing second in Class 7 and staying ahead of Kevin Lynch, finished 9th overall. Brendan Creeley and Roy Campbell were on a charge on Stage 6, fastest in Group N and second quickest overall, finished 8th overall and 3rd in Group N. Maintaining their lead over Brendan into the final stage, Raymond Mason and Peter Martin dropped 20 seconds, but fend off the challenge, staying in front, finishing 7th overall and 2nd in Group N. George Robinson and Tommy Spears kept on course, making up time on Raymond Mason. The fourth stayed in front, finishing 6th overall. Closing fast in the top 5, Brian Muldoon and Charlie Beattie suffer with a cancellation of the stages, but finish 5th overall. Richard Hogg and Mark Hanna had their dramas, with broken gear linkage costing them 15 seconds, but hang on to stay ahead of Brian, taking 4th by 4 seconds. Conceding to Richard in Stage 5, Glenn Allen responded with a time 4 seconds faster in the final stage of the event, securing a 3rd place finish and giving his championship campaign a boost after a non-finish on round 1. The final 2 stages were their opportunity to move back up the order, and taking it two-handed, Dennis Biggerstaff and Damien McCann push hard, making their way back up to finish the event 2nd overall. Eugene Donnelly and Paddy Toner had a scare in the closing stages. Maintaining the rally lead in Stage 6, the EnviroCare Celica carried on into Stage 7, but losing the turbo in the road section, it came close to disaster for the Kumo Shod Toyota. But to their rescue, the final 2 stages of the event would be cancelled, handing victory to Eugene Donnelly and Paddy Toner. The Celicas enjoyed great success in the event in recent years, taking victory in 2000 with Robin Phillips, with no event in 2001. 2002 seen the car back, with Eugene taking victory, and now in 2003 is the 2nd consecutive Easter Stages victory for Eugene and the 3rd on the trot for the car.
Thanks again to Kumo Tyres. I mean, provide a good old tyre for them sort of conditions, and support me very well, and thanks to EnviroCare as well, you know, for giving me the backing to come here today after wrecking their car on them yesterday. But no, I'm pretty happy with the result, and it's good to come away here with points for the Northern Ireland Championship.
Well, I don't think it went that well, but we're here in second place. I don't know where everybody else was at, but we're fairly lucky, or fairly jammy, whatever you like to call it. We went out in the last 2 stages. Slicks, probably the wets would have been the better option, but we didn't have it. We didn't have chase cars, so we got through the stages, not too bad.
Well, third eventually, it wasn't a bad day. It was just there was a lot of hassle all day. The car went perfectly. We got a bit of work done to it after the last rally. So the bit of work and all, and the car proved to work real well today. So stayed on. So look forward to Monaghan now next week.
On the last stage, we dropped about 15 seconds. The gear linkage came off. I had to come through the end of the last stage in 5th gear once I eventually found the gear. So I say we dropped a good 15 seconds. A bit, other than that, it was very good. Conditions were very changeable, so it was very, very difficult to read the road. But it was good. It was a good day's fun.
So after 6 stages, Eugene Donnelly takes the rally win from Dennis Biggerstaff. Glenn Allen takes 3rd, Richard Hogg 4th on the Group N honours, with Brian Muldoon sparking off a giant killing performance to take 5th. We're back in June with a KBB Doors Tour of the Sperrins here next time on RallyMax TV. So see www.rallymax.tv for further details.